deep into the eyes, read them like a book. Trapped inside a prison, gotta free them like a crook. Make off with the loot, made off for the joke. Treated like these cowards never needed what we took, and we repeat it like a hook. Caught in the deep, come back like Wheezy. Card 3, sensation. Wait then, pause the beat. Eyes don't lie, truth still hard to see. They're begging me to show them, they're saying that I owe them, but I'll never give it up. Not for you, not for no one. Foreign ride, touring, soaring, open road, exploring.
Yes, y'all. Welcome to the show. This is Smoke the Competition. I'm your host, Eric Sojash. Thank you for checking us out. It's greatly appreciated. Please subscribe to the channel. In today's episode, I'm jumping right into the 2024 offseason. I'm going to be breaking down my draft rankings, specifically the top QB prospects of this draft. You can see my list on the screen there. I'm going to be breaking down exactly why I have these players ranked where they are. I went through a ton of tape this offseason, so hopefully that pays off and, we get these guys right. I also got some upcoming videos coming out, breaking down your top rankings of your wide receivers, as well as the running backs. So stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's jump right into these quarterbacks. Once again, my name's Eric Sojash. This is Smoke the Competition. Let's go. My number one ranked quarterback is Caleb Williams. This was relatively easy for me. I got Caleb Williams as the undisputed top quarterback heading into the 2024 draft here. This is a phenomenal class. This is not to take anything away from the other prospects heading into this class. It's just to say I believe that Caleb is a phenomenal talent. He's been special for 2 years. He's been ahead of the pack for 2 years for me, and nothing changed. Even though he did have that dip in production and he did have that slide those last 5 or 6 games, I don't believe that's all his fault. And the things that Caleb has to work on, I believe, can be changed at the next level. My number 2 quarterback, Jayden Daniels. My number 2 quarterback in this draft is Jayden Daniels. I'm pretty confident about his ranking here. If it wasn't for Caleb's special ability, I would have Jayden as my number 1. This kid has a gap between him and the rest of the quarterbacks that are to follow. The concerns with him are about his frame, his size, and taking big shots at the next level. I'm not concerned with his size. This is not a Bryce Young. This guy has decent size. He's 6'4". He stands over the defense. He could throw the ball from the pocket, as you saw in the previous clip there. And he could take some shots. Now we prefer if he slid more, if he got out of bounds, got down, and he'll learn to do that as he grows throughout his career. But the special traits that he has, they're unique. They're gifts that only a few select human beings have, and he's one of the special ones to have it. He could throw the ball from the pocket, unlike most, and he could run a la Lamar Jackson, unlike most. So Jayden Daniels, my clear-cut number 2. No questions asked, no doubt. I think he's going to be a phenomenal talent at the next level. My number 3 quarterback, Drake Maye. My number 3 prospect in this draft is quarterback Drake Maye. I really like Drake Maye's game. I think this kid has crazy upside. Fell in love with his game in 2022 when I was studying Josh Downs. I was like, who's this guy throwing him the ball? That's what got me on to Drake Maye, no cap. Thought the kid was phenomenal. bit of a dip this year. A lot of the skeptics are seeing it as well, which is why it was really hard for me to rank him this time. I do see some of the quarterbacks around him potentially better right now. It's the upside that Drake brings, why I have him at number 3. If he reaches his full potential, this kid will be a star at the next level. You see what he can do. You saw his arm talent. You saw how strong he is as a sturdy kid. Plus, he's got unique athleticism for that size. So Drake Maye, that's my number 3 quarterback. I think he's going to need some work. I don't think he's going to hit the ground running, but with some work, Drake Maye is going to be one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. My number 4 quarterback is Michael Penix Jr.
Launching for the end zone. Forget being patient. Odunze.
Down there in the end.
Yeah. Penix from the pocket. Spins free. Trying to mirror Caleb Williams' creativity. Launches the end zone. Caught. One. Penix backpedaling. Escaping and has to just heave it downfield. What a creative play in the move to West.
Penix going deep. Odunze.
At number 4, we got Michael Penix Jr. This is one of the most exciting tapes I watched. Michael Penix was throwing darts all over the field. This guy's a special quarterback. Arguably the best quarterback in the draft, throwing from the pocket. And really, I have him as a 3B to Drake Maye's 3A. I think Michael Penix is special. I think he's going to hit the NFL running. I think he's actually pro-ready. A lot of the question marks about him are with injuries. He showed at the combine that he can run, he can move. His body's looking like it's 100%. So if he can hold up, this kid could be special at the next level. I'm a big Michael Penix Jr. fan. I think he's basically a Tua with more height and more athleticism and just a phenomenal thrower of the football. Everybody wants a quarterback that can throw every pass on the field. That's what Michael Penix Jr. can do. He has great pre-snap and post-snap reads and more athleticism than people give him credit for. Michael Penix Jr., number 4, 2024 prospect. My number 5 quarterback heading into the draft, Bo Nix.
Nix play action. Ready to chuck it down the field. Bo Nix to the end zone. Dropped it in for Franklin. A majestic touchdown.
Last but not least, my 5th quarterback in this draft is Bo Nix. This was a very difficult decision for me. This is basically between Bo Nix and J.J. McCarthy, who won the national championship, so I could end up looking like a fool with this one. But I went with Bo here. Hopefully Bo knows, as they like to say. Bo had 61 starts in college, so it gave me a lot of tape to go over. His Auburn tape showed a lot of athleticism, showed some upside there. Not quite the pro-ready player that you'd hope, but he was very young at Auburn. Transfers over to Oregon, gets a little bit more time under his belt, and you just see the passing develop every year into just a phenomenal season he had this past season. Just ridiculous numbers. Now, they are slightly inflated because of the screen game and the types of passes he was throwing, but that's not to say that Bo didn't have a great season because of his talent alone. The kid can play football. He's got a lot of experience. He's played with, I believe, 4 different offensive systems. He's able to learn new systems on the fly, which is a plus going into the NFL. You need to be really smart at that level. Bo knows his football. Bo knows his game. I'm a fan of Bo Nix, so let's go, Bo. My number 5 quarterback. Well, that concludes today's episode. Thank you for checking us out. Please subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. And keep an eye out. We're going to be dropping some videos real soon. Our rankings on the wide receivers of the 2024 draft, as well as our rankings on the running backs for the 2024 draft. So keep an eye out for those. Once again, this is Smoke the Competition. I'm Eric Sojash. Peace.
Deep into the eyes, read them like a book. Trapped inside a prison, gotta free them like a crook. Make off with the loot, made off for the joke. Treated like these cowards never needed what we took, and we repeat it like a hook. Caught in the deep, come back like Wheezy. Card 3, sensation, wait then, pause the beat. Eyes don't lie, truth still hard to see.